Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Terraria with PwngoreStormfiend. So when we last left off, I'd forgotten what we were doing. But we had built some houses for our NPCs when they show up. And did a bit of mining, found some chests. It was pretty cool. Getting close to nighttime though, so that's a thing. We have so much random stuff in here. Well, let's just deposit it all. Just deposit it all. We don't need it. Actually, we should take the dirt box. I'm thinking we go down to the mine and dig some more. Yes, that sounds like actually like a good plan. Let's go down to the mine and dig some more. Then once day hits again, I want to go exploring over to the left. See what we can find. We went fairly far over to the right. Now up there was... Ooh. Looks like we missed this last time. Iron. Then there was nothing down here. Oh, we could do this. Yeah, that goes back on the surface. Yeah, so. We can build a stairwell down. Bam. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll dig into another cavern maybe. Digging into some stone there, that's always good. Not sure what we're gonna make our awesome base of operations look like yet. That's still up in the air. Oh look, we found water. I hate water so much. But yeah, let's talk about Hearthstone. Let's talk about Hearthstone. I have played a unreasonable amount of that game. It's really fun. I think my biggest complaint about it is like I've had some. Well, my RNG I guess isn't really a complaint. I think the biggest complaint I have is like they need more variation of heroes, maybe. Like, I actually just don't like some of the heroes because of who they are. I know that seems like a really weird thing, but like, I like Priest. I really don't like Anduin. I like Shaman. I'm not the biggest fan of Thrall though. Oh, look, more water. I guess we're gonna. That looks sufficient. You hear zombies upstairs. They're like, "Arr." Yeah, I just wish there was more variation of heroes. I don't care for some of the heroes. Like for example, another example is like I don't like Valyra Sanguinar. I have no idea for the most part who the hell she is. Like the most I know is she has something to do with Varian Rin's backstory and how he was a pit fighter or some shenanigans. And that is like the extent of it. It's like I'd rather play as a rogue I know. Like, say, Edwin Van Cleef actually is a good example of that. Or, like, Matthias Shaw. I also find it very strange that there's no Monk or Death Knight. Like, that's another thing that's very weird to me, too. Based on some data mine stuff and things I've seen, I think there was at one point a Death Knight, and maybe even a Monk, and I think they actually got scrapped, which I don't know why, but that's another thing. Yeah, I think that's my big thing. It's like I just wish there was a variation for more variation for heroes. I'm actually surprised at the amount of legendaries as well. I expected to see more notable characters too. Like I really expected to see the where we had the aspects to see the old ones, but no. Oh look, water. But yeah, there's heroes I expected to see that I didn't, which is fine. I mean, but I'd like to see them come out with more heroes. They don't necessarily have to change the hero powers or anything. Like, I mean, an example is like you could have High Priest Benedictus. And yes, I know he's a crazy guy, but whatever, our Warlock's Gul'dan. And like, you could basically, like, you could basically just replace the portrait and the voiceover, and then instead of using, like, he'd still use the heal thing, but instead it would be like, Twilight Mending or some shenanigans, and it'll just be, just make it have like a purple spell effect. There you go. That's something I talked about with a friend actually, was like something they could do where it's a free-to-play game for some monetization, is they could actually create those alternative hero sets as just like cosmetic thing. Oh, chest. And sand. Oh my god, another umbrella. Right. Oops, not to puzzle it off. Bring it on, zombie bro. I'm curious what's up here though. Found another chest. We had a spear, but it's actually not better than our sword. We're off horn, bro. Alright, so grenades, torches, some coins. Well, I'll just pick up the chest. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Alright, so obviously we're not gonna jump over there. You can hear it, it's actually raining outside too. Oh look, another chest. Ooh, an egglet, that'll actually be useful later. Egglet combines to make something. See our tunnel on the other side there where we came up before. So I guess this heads to the surface then? Yeah, it does, because we're almost up there now. Well, that is very interesting. Found a lot of loot though. Oh, and another chest. I know I got distracted. What was I talking about though? The hero thing. So yeah. Yeah, no, I think they could just do them as like as like a normal kind of monetization thing. I mean, I would buy them. I don't know about, like, assuming they're sufficiently priced, of course. But I mean, I would buy them. I mean, I think it'd be fun to play as different heroes. It would make me more likely to play some of the classes too, where I don't like some of the classes. Don't like some of the classes because of the heroes, I should say, rather. Let me see, what other examples can I think of? Well, for warrior, obviously, instead of Garrosh, you could just have Varian Wren. Rogue, of course, you have like Edwin Van Cleave, although he's a legendary, so that's a thing. But you could always have like Matthias Shaw, for example. For mage, you could have someone like what's his name? Medivh. Medivh would actually be efficient. Kael'thas would be an efficient mage, although it would be a bit weird. And something else I think would be cool maybe is villain decks. Where instead of just normal classes, they'd be the villain. But like they'd have their own set of basic cards that are different. Like using Kael'thas as an example, for instance, he'd probably have like an epic card that an epic or a legendary that summons advisors. It'd probably be an epic because his legendary would probably be like Alara. He'd probably have his own form of Pyroblast. It'd be like Sunstrider Pyroblast or like Tainted Fellblast or some shit like that, which would be similar to the Mage's Pyroblast but not quite the same. I think it would be interesting, to say the least. I think it's definitely a route that could go. I mean, I'm curious to see how they're going to expand it. Like, baseline, it's alright right now. The biggest... Ooh, we got a rain hat. Let us put that on. Let us not put that on. We got a Violent Shackle. What's ours? Ours is armor. I'll keep armor, actually. Like, baseline, it's pretty good. My worries would be that, like, it's going to get old quick unless they expand it. That's something I can say right now. I mean, personally, I'm starting to get a little bit tired of it because I don't have a desire to play, should be close more. I don't have a desire to play Constructed too much, and unless I'm willing to invest a lot for the arenas are way, like, it is way too hard to make the goal to keep doing arenas efficiently like that. And like, it's getting, like, I've played enough arenas that it's getting to a point now where it's like, I just don't really see the point to doing it too much now. Like, it's fun, but it's not as fun because there's not a lot of crazy wacky stuff that could happen now. Like, I've seen a lot of pretty crazy wacky stuff doing my arenas. So, like, if there was more class variants, I think it'd be more enjoyable, maybe. Or more cards, for that matter. And maybe different types of arenas, too. I mean, hell, using that as an example, right? Like, you know, you could have the villains of it, right? You could have an arena that's called the Heroes and Villains, and the villains always get paired up against a hero, for example. And like, the heroes who are running the base arena will sometimes either get other heroes or a villain. I don't know. I think that's just it. Like, it's gonna need some more expansion, and I think there needs to be more incentive to play constructed play right now. There really isn't, from what I can see. Unless I'm missing something about constructed play. That very well could be the case. Like, it could be. Alright, we ran out of torches. That sucks. Hello, torches. Hello. I want to go exploring, but I don't have any light. Oh, snippity snap. We found a living tree. So, what is a living tree, you're probably going to ask? Well, a living tree is a hollowed out tree that has a treasure chest in it. And the treasure chest is going to contain one of several things. But before we get into that, I want some damn torches. Oh, we have some gel. We can actually. Oh yeah. So yeah, what is it going to contain? Well, it can contain either a living wood rod or a leaf wand. And what these will do, you'll see here, you can make the same kind of wood that this tree is made out of by consuming wood. We'll loot all. We'll take the chest, the chairs. These all look cool. I want to take the doors, but it'll bother me since we won't have enough doors to do our entire house. What it does mean though is we might come back and make this our base. Normally, the roots of the tree as well will extend into like caverns and stuff, so it can be very good for that as well. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back to our place. Grab this iron on our way back. Alrighty. The dye thing there. We had a fishy following us. No, fishy, leave us alone. No, fishy. So yeah, those were my my thoughts on Hearthstone. I think they just need more variance to it. Like, it's good. Like, it's got a solid platform right now, I gotta say. It's a lot better than I would have given it credit for. There's copper up there. I didn't notice that until now. Huh. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good place to call it. I will see you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you all next time. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. It all helps. Anyways, see ya.